Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope you're happy for today. Fantastic audience members! I'm Ratna Sari and it's a pleasure to be your presenter as we navigate through the intricacies of implementation of mind mapping learning method toward conversation ability of non-formal elementary school students in English learning.
Well, the first one is about introduction. In this era of globalization, English language skills are not only seen as a means of communication, but also as a means of accessing information, technology, and culture from various parts of the world. Therefore, mastery of English, especially conversational skills, is crucial, especially for students at the elementary school level, which is the initial foundation of their education. The mind mapping model is a learning model that studies concepts or techniques for remembering things with the help of mind map, using concept maps, recording learning material expressed in the form of diagrams containing interconnected symbols, codes, image, and colors, so that both human brains can be used maximally by Lestari Yudanegara.
Few to more mind mapping learning model. According to national education, mind mapping learning is an interaction between student and educator and learning research in a learning environment. The essence of mind mapping learning is interconnected between teacher and student, where a teacher can the student character to be better than before. Of the of the main learning model, mind mapping is an organizational thinking tool that makes it easier for someone to place various information in their memory and then retrieve that information whenever they need it. The mind mapping learning model has several distinctive characteristics, namely that there is a big dam that is placed in the middle, becomes the center, and blends into several subthemes sequentially according to their roles. This classification makes it easier for mind map maker and reader to understand and recognize the information presented.
The mind mapping learning model is a learning model that studies concept or technique for remembering things with the help of mind map, using concept map, recording learning material in the form of diagram containing interconnected symbols, codes, image, and character, so that both of four of humans brain can be used optimally. Lestari and Yudanegara in Yuliyanto et al. 2023. Thus, in the can be concluded that mind mapping learning model is learning activity that utilize mind map as a tool for remembering, understanding, and conveying ideas visually using picture, writing, color, symbol, and graphic media.
Conversation. Conversation is the ability to communicate verbal, either face-to-face or long distance, with a person of group of people. Speaking ability is the ability to express opinions, thoughts, and feelings to a person of group oral, either face-to-face or at a distance. Meanwhile, Wilkin in Maulida 2001 40 states that the aim on teaching English today is to speak. Furthermore, natural Widya 2011 states that speaking skills are the ability to compose systems because communication occurs through systems to display the difference in behavior that vary from society. Several aspects refer to measuring speaking skill according to Stuti 2080 in Yuliyanto 2024, namely pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehension.
English. Learning a foreign language like English in the era of globalization is essential. English is an international language that is widely used to communicate between countries, so it is important to introduce it from an early age, explaining that children younger 11 to 12 years old with verbal circumstances have a greater chance of becoming more fluent in acquiring a foreign language, even like native speaker without an accent. Vocabulary is the main component that must be taught in learning English. Anis, 2024. Explain how a person's vocabulary is crucial to assessing their ability to read, write, communicate, and listen. Children in their early years have exceptional learning capacities. They are able to absorb new material quite easily. English is an international language, and several countries use it as a second language.
Discussion. Conversation is a language skill carried out by two or more people to express thought, ideas, knowledge, and feeling in other people's ways. However, in everyday life, speaking skill, especially English, are considered challenging language skill. Speaking is one of the most essential language skill apart from listening, reading, and writing. Speaking is a person's ability to express ideas, rights, opinion, and view directly face to face or indirectly TV or radio to other people. Conversation skill need to be applied to an effective learning model. One learning model that is suitable for applying conversation skill in English learning is the mind mapping learning model. Because in the mind mapping learning model, thinking maps are used as a tool to remember or convey ideas visually using picture and writing symbol and graphic media to create engaging, practical, interactive, and meaningful learning activities.
Discussion. The effect of mind mapping on ability conversation can improve student conversation skill in interactive way, helping students understand and remember information better in terms of conversation skill. Encourage students to practice speaking confidently. Have students organize ideas before carrying out conversation activity. Mind mapping can stimulate creative thinking in carrying out conversation skill activity in English language. Can encourage creativity and collaboration between students in English conversation activity.
Mind mapping is a way to develop thinking activities and capture various thoughts from various angles. Understanding mind mapping will also lead to ways to hone divergent and creative thinking. The mind mapping method in learning English can improve student conversation skill in a fun and interactive way. Based on this literature review, it helps students understand and remember information better in the aspect of conversation skill and encourage them to practice speaking confidently because of conversation skill. Mind mapping helps students organize their ideas before having a conversation. Meanwhile, conversation is a language skill carried out by two or more people to express other people's thoughts, ideas, knowledge, and feelings. However, in everyday life, conversation skills, especially English, are considered challenging language skill. Using this appropriate method makes it easier for them to express their thoughts clearly and structured during a conversation.
This is the end of our presentation or discussion for today. Thank you for attention. See you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salam.